New at 6 tonight, a long-standing Fayetteville recording studio getting ready to celebrate its 20th anniversary. But instead of looking ahead, the owners are facing an uncertain future after a battle over eminent domain. 5 News reporter Jacob Luthi spoke with both the studio's owner and the Arkansas Department of Transportation. Has more now on what's next for this property.
You're completely in limbo, personally and professionally.
On 3 acres of land in Fayetteville, Chris Moore has owned and operated East Hall Recording Studio for 20 years. It's also where he lives. Moore says artists come to East Hall to record, mix, and master their music, leaving with the finished product ready for distribution.
Bought the house, the property, and then managed to put up the building for the studio and basically opened it up for business as soon as I could.
In 2022, Moore was notified that his property fell within the construction zone for the Highway 112 expansion project. The project aims to better connect Fayetteville and Bentonville, with the section impacting Moore's land set to widen a 1.4-mile stretch between Howard Nickel Road and Great House Springs Road. Since then, he's been fighting for what he says is a fair offer for his property.
By our best estimates, their initial offer was about 54% of what we actually need to find a comparable property.
The Arkansas Department of Transportation says it follows federal guidelines when determining how to move forward and relies on a third-party appraiser to value the property.
When the land is being used for public use, we do have the right to take it, provided that we provide just compensation. If they don't think it's fair, they can always counter and we could try to come to some sort of agreement. I just can't emphasize enough that we are very sensitive to that, and it is really painful on both us and them.
And after months of discussions, an agreement still hasn't been reached. Moore says the back and forth has put a strain on his business.
Right now, my business is shut down. I have not had, hardly any income for, since January, because as soon as we got the offer, I had to close down and start dismantling.
And after 2 decades of working with local talent, Moore says he doesn't want this to be the end.
I want to keep doing this. This is what I love to do. And I've always felt like, that this job makes a difference, but hearing from people over the last couple months has really driven that home.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Jacob Luthi, 5 News.
In the meantime, a fundraiser is being held at George's Majestic Lounge in Fayetteville on Sunday to help support East Hall and its relocation efforts. You can find information about that on our website at 5newsonline.com.